series. This is lesson 13, a paper flower bouquet gift. So for this lesson, you'll need some colored or construction paper. You'll need some scissors, some glue, the paper flower handout, which is optional but can be found on ArtSphere's blog and in the link below. And you may also want a pen, which is also optional. For this project, if you print out the paper flower handout, you'll have a really easy template to follow. If you want to make your own petal shape, you can just do that with a pen and some paper. So once you have your petals cut out, it should look like this. There are 5 pieces in total, and once you choose a size, so if you wanted to choose the largest size, you would go with the second largest size, and this would be the inner petal, as you can see. There are 2 layers, or you could go with the inner size, the medium size, and the smaller size. Or you could take the smaller size and pair it with the smallest size. This is a template for the inner part of the flower, which in these examples are black, and you can use this size template for all of your flowers. So let's get started. I'm going to be making the largest flower, so I'm going to be using these 2. And I have my construction paper, so I'm going to fold this in half, because for each type of petal I need 4 of each. I'm going to fold it in half again. So there are 4 layers here. So if I take this and I can trace it with a pen, or I'm just going to use my scissors, and be very careful not to cut yourself. Hold it so it doesn't move. Switch my hand position. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Flowers often aren't. But that doesn't mean they can't be beautiful. So let me tell you a little bit more about the flowers we're making today. These are poppies. And poppies are often grown for their colorful appearance. They come in various colors, such as blue, white, red, pink, purple, yellow, and orange. When you finish cutting the outline, don't forget to cut a slit in the middle. Now I'm going to take the next largest size and also trace that. Around the world, poppies are perceived as a symbol of remembrance. White poppies are considered to symbolize the remembrance of deceased loved ones or hope, whereas red poppies can be a symbol of sleep or death. However, pink, blue, white, orange, or purple flowers symbolize imagination, magic, luxury, or success. And if you don't have construction paper or colored paper in a particular color you want, then you can always just use markers or watercolor and make it your own. Once again, don't forget to cut up the middle. Once you do that, you'll have 4 of each petal, and on the right side of the cut, on this general area, put some glue, and doing this will give the petal a little more dimension, which means something that's measurable to some extent, using measurements such as height, length, or depth. So once you glue on one side, take the left side and put it over the glued area. And again, this will give it more dimension or more depth. As you can see, it's folded a little and it's a little more 3-dimensional. But you're going to want to do this for all of your petals. Once you've finished all of your petals, we're going to glue them together. So we're going to add some glue to the inside of each petal on one side, and I'm going to do the right side for all of my petals. I'm just going to put a little more glue. And then I'm going to place it, as you can see. So once that's glued down, it should continue. And here, for the last one, I'm going to glue on the front, but I'm also going to glue on the inside of this one so we can continue the pattern all the way around. So we're going to glue this here, but we're going to tuck this behind the other one. And as you can see, it makes a kind of flower cup. You're going to do the same with the small ones. And here I'm just going on the back. So you could either do the front of this one or the back of that one, because the glue will be in the same place. Once you have 2 flower petal cups, take some black construction paper, or another color if you want, and cut out some circles, which I've already done. You only need 1 circle per flower. So I'm going to actually fold this in half, and then fold it in half again, so I have a little cone shape. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut into the cone shape. But I'm going to make sure the middle is not cut. That way it won't fall apart. So don't cut off any pieces of the circle if possible. Once you unfold it, it should look like this. And then you're going to crumple up this paper, which means to crush something, and this will wrinkle and crease the paper, as you can see. So this is my crumpled paper from the middle, and you're going to want to glue this into the smaller petal shape. So I'm going to put glue around here. Sometimes there might be a little bit of space in between the flower cup. You can't see it very well, but that's why I prefer to put glue on the petal cup instead of the flower middle. You're going to want to glue this down, and once you finish that, you're going to want to glue it in the larger cup. And there you have it, a paper flower. However, if you want to turn it into a bouquet, you're going to want some green paper, and for this you're going to want to cut a rectangle's worth. The larger it is, the easier it is to roll up. And if you wanted shorter stems, because we will be rolling these into stems, you would just cut it in half here. So you can have stems that will be about the length of this. Even though it's a larger flower, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So you're gonna wanna take a corner and you're gonna wanna roll that up. And once you finished rolling, you're going to wanna take the end, add some glue to it, and continue rolling. So this is my flower stem, and to attach it to the flower, I'm going to take my scissors and cut 4 times. And if you bend these over, you can add glue to each individual piece and then add it to your flower. And I'm going to add this to the flower. You may have to hold it a bit until it dries. I'm going to place it down like this for now. If you want, you could also make some leaves. And you can make a leaf by just cutting out a leaf shape. If you give it a little bit more room, you can easily wrap it around the flower. But if you only have this, you can just glue the end and then curl the leaf. But I have an extra piece here, so I'm just gonna add some glue. And the base of the petal, again, you can just kind of add it there. But for more stability, I added it, and I'm gonna twist the extra piece around. And you can make the leaf more realistic with pens or crayons, Sharpies. So here's your completed flower. Of course, you can add more petals or change it up, but When you have multiple flowers, you have a great flower bouquet gift. You can tie it up with string or put another piece of paper around it to wrap it. Here's your flower bouquet. You can customize it with different types of paper flowers, different colors. You can learn more about flower meanings and make a very meaningful flower to you and give a really cute personalized gift to somebody. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.